The honest farmer.
In a peaceful village, nestled between rolling hills, lived a humble farmer named George. He was known throughout the village for his honest work and generous heart. Every day, George would wake up early to tend to his fields, plant seeds, and care for his animals. He lived simply but with great joy, always giving what he had to those in need. One day, as George was returning home from the market, he found an old man sitting by the side of the road. The man appeared tired, hungry, and in need of help. "Good day, sir. You look weary. Can I help you with anything?" George asked, stopping his cart. "Thank you, kind farmer. I've been walking for miles, and I have no food. I'm hungry, and my strength is failing," the old man said, weakly smiling. Without a second thought, George invited the man to his humble home. He gave him fresh bread, warm soup, and some water. The old man ate slowly, grateful for the kindness. "You are a good soul, George. Your kindness will be rewarded," the old man said after finishing his meal. George smiled and waved it off, not thinking much of it. "It's just what anyone would do," he said. But the old man looked at him seriously, and for a moment, there was a glimmer in his eyes. "Remember this, George, kindness does not go unnoticed. One day, you will see the fruits of your good heart." The old man stood up to leave, but as George watched him walk away, he noticed something strange. The man's figure seemed to fade into the light, like a ghost, vanishing in the blink of an eye. Weeks passed, and life continued as usual. George worked in his fields, planting crops, and taking care of his animals. But soon, something unexpected happened. His harvest began to grow unusually large and abundant. His fields, once modest, were now filled with more than he could ever hope for. Word quickly spread throughout the village. People marveled at the sight of George's fields, and many came to ask how he had managed to grow such a bountiful crop. "George, your fields are amazing. What's your secret?" asked a villager. "I've just been working hard, doing what I know best." "It's no secret," George replied humbly. But George knew that the secret wasn't just hard work. It was the kindness he had shown to the old man that had brought him this abundance. He realized that, just as the old man had said, kindness had come back to him in ways he never expected. A few months later, one cold winter evening, as George was heading back home from the market, he saw a familiar face. It was the old man again, sitting by the side of the road, looking tired and hungry. "Sir, it's you. I didn't expect to see you again. Please, come with me." "You must be cold and hungry," George said, surprised. "I knew you would help me, George. I've been watching you, and I see the good you've done. It is time for me to show you the reward of your kindness," the old man said with a warm smile. This time, the old man wasn't just a traveler in need. He revealed to George that he was not an ordinary man, but a spirit of kindness sent to test people's hearts. And George, with his honesty and generosity, had passed the test with flying colors. "You have shown the world that good hearts are not only rare but also deserving of reward," the old man said. "From this day forward, your life will be blessed, and all your hard work will be met with success." George felt overwhelmed but grateful. He thanked the old man and promised to continue living with kindness and honesty. From then on, George's farm became the most prosperous in the village, not just because of his hard work, but because of the goodness he shared with others. And every winter, when the cold winds blew, George would always remember the old man who had shown him that kindness never goes unnoticed and that true rewards come not from wealth, but from the love and goodness we give to others. The village soon learned of George's story, and people began to help one another more than ever before. The old man, though, was never seen again. Some believed he was just a traveler, while others knew he was something far greater, a reminder that kindness always comes back in the most unexpected ways. And so, George lived a long and happy life, knowing that the best rewards in life aren't material, they are the good deeds we do for others, and the love we share in return.